What's the difference between a debit cred and a debit and a credit spread? The difference is, do you pay money to open it or do you get money to open it? If you get money to open it, it's a credit spread. You're earning a credit. And to get that, you have to sell the options. Your net effect is you're selling a more expensive option than you're buying. A debit spread means you're paying more. That means you're buying a more expensive option than you're selling. So if it's a call, you're going to, and a debit spread on a call, you're going to buy the lower strike price because that's more expensive. You're going to buy the one that's closer to in the money, that's more expensive, and you're going to sell farther away from in the money. That one's less expensive. That creates a debit. If you want a credit spread, flip that. You're going to sell closer to in the money. Doesn't matter where it's at. You're going to sell closer to in the money, and you're going to buy a little farther out of the money so that you get a credit. And then it's the opposite with puts. With puts, you're going to buy the one that's closer to in the money. You're still buying closer to in the money. That's the best way to think about it. A debit spread, you're buying closer to in the money, whether it's a put or a call, and you're selling farther away from in the money. A credit spread, you're doing the opposite. Perot, you need collateral for credit spreads though, right? Yes, you do need collateral for credit spreads. So, good point. With a credit spread, whatever the difference between the strike price, you're going to need that for collateral. So if you've got $10 between strike price, multiply that times 100, you're going to need $1,000 for collateral. So you get a credit right away, but your collateral doesn't go away until you either buy that back for less hopefully, or it expires. With debit spreads, your risk, and that 1,000 is what you have at risk. With a debit spread, you're only at risk for what you spent. Wes Brown, be careful with credit spreads and know that you have to put up collateral. You can reach your max loss if it goes against you. Yes, the biggest risk with credit spreads is a gap up or gap down that blows right through your strike price. If it doesn't gap up or down and it moves toward, if it looks like it's going to move toward and through it, you can sell out of it. You won't have much of a loss until it gets all the way through it. And then some. You won't have much of a loss. So you have time to get out of it. But if it gaps up or down and it blows right through it, you can lose almost the full collateral pretty quickly if it continues to keep going and you never have a chance to get out of it. Hope you found value in today's video. If you'd like to find out more about IUL and the whole life, check out these videos right over here, and we'll see you next time. Now go maximize your cash flow.